So starting out with the NYX Jumbo Eye Pencil in Milk, I blocked off my face and mixed it with a little bit of CoverGirl True Blend Foundation in the shade Porcelain to get that nice acid bleached skin tone that Joker has. Now I grabbed my grease paint from Walmart that I bought about a year ago, and I'm honestly amazed it wasn't completely dried out whenever I went and tested it on my hand. Plus I was actually fairly amazed by the vibrance and the color of it and how smoothly it applied, and it actually covered my skin rather than just kind of giving this opaque blue color. So if you're going for a very quick test run or you don't want to spend a lot of money, you can use Walmart grease paint. I wouldn't say it's the best option, but as far as cheap options, it's really not that terrible. So there's a little transition here because I did have to go back and look at my Joaquin Phoenix Joker picture to see where exactly the point of the diamond was. I knew it was at or above the eyebrow, but because I couldn't block my eyebrows out, I was just kind of going off what I thought it was. I knew it had to be around the brow area, but far enough down my forehead that I could still put the clown eyebrows, which you will see later. And talking about the diamonds around the eyebrows, one of them is longer and wider, and the other is shorter, fatter, and a little more messy. Like, it's not, the top of that one isn't exactly pointed, it's more of a smudged look. Then again, the whole Joaquin Phoenix look is a very clown mask, messy makeup look, which I absolutely love. It's very Ledger-esque, but it's a nice spin on it. It almost looks like the mask that Heath Ledger was carrying after the heist that they did, which I actually kind of like that it seems like a nod to that Joker. So Joaquin Phoenix's Joker doesn't have his eyelids covered in, it's more just the diamonds above his eyes. I felt I needed to color mine in because my eyelids were so wide, and I guess I didn't want to risk putting that, very cheap grease paint close to my eyes just in case something were to happen and it bleeds in. I did end up adding in a little black later in my crease to help deepen and sink in my eyes, making them look even creepier and more Jokerish to me. Also, the blue around my eyes kind of brings out the blue in my eyes, which gives a little nod to Jared Leto's Joker, whose stark blue eyes against that pale skin just make him look even more mentally insane, which I absolutely love. So Joker's makeup does tend to look a little used, as in, he's in it pretty much all day, every day, never takes it off. So obviously certain sections are going to be melting off, peeling off, worn off, things like that. So I use a makeup wipe to kind of blot around and take makeup away from certain sections without smearing it and making it look unfinished. Joaquin's Joker has these dark red eyebrows, which I used a nail art brush from Wish and also a knockoff liquid lipstick from Wish to get those fine lines, to get that deep dark red, because it's not that weird bright red that most clowns have. It's a darker, more, I guess, blood toned red, which I do kind of like. It gives a little extra creep factor to the look. Again, while the eyebrows are messy, there are very definite shapes. So getting that small brush, especially a small angled brush, helps define what you need, and then you can go in later with your fingers like I do and mess things up, or you can use the brush to actually drag lines down to make it look like it's dripping down from sweat or whatever has happened throughout your crazy hectic day as the wonderful Clown King of Chaos. So Joaquin's Joker actually has a much smaller angled mouth, so the mouth that you're about to see me create in this little section sadly isn't the finished product of the mouth. You will end up seeing me clean it up later with a makeup wipe. I went in and I did my regular lipstick so that way I had a base to smear from to get the perfect smile, because drawing from your lips and creating that smile sometimes just doesn't look right. And And honestly, I feel like that's almost what Joker does in the morning, is he starts to do his makeup and then just says screw it and smears it all over his face. At least that's what it looks like. I will mention that doing this larger mouth probably helped me create the more screen accurate mouth in the end, because having that wider mouth gave me a base to start from, and I could essentially just chisel down the edges to the size that they needed to be. Plus, having the wider mouth helped give me the base to widen the bottom lip like Joaquin's Joker has. So again, I go in with my makeup wipe, blotting certain sections to make it look a little more worn and a little more damaged. And off to the nose we go. We're using that angled brush again with the liquid lipstick to go and just kind of make the ball of your nose more prominent. That's essentially what Joaquin's Joker looks like, is just that front part of the nose, down to the nostrils, underneath if you have a nose that needs to be covered underneath. Plus, if you're doing pictures, it just looks better covering the bottom of your nostrils and the bridge of the nose. And let's just prepare for that awkward angle in 3, 2, there we go. So weird. I know it felt so weird putting lipstick on my nose. It's probably going to feel weird for you putting paint on your nose if you're not used to it, but it definitely helps create that look, because without the nose, I just looked like a complete weirdo. Not a psychopath, just a weirdo. And here I go creating that smaller mouth for Joaquin's Joker. I have to get that base put out, and I'm going to clean it up with makeup wipe. See, that looks so much better. It looks so much more Joaquin rather than just some complete freak who thought she knew how to do the Joker's makeup. Going back in with that NYX Milk Pencil as sort of a concealer to fix the area that I just destroyed with a makeup wipe. We're gonna cover that back up so you don't just have a pink jawline, you actually have a whole white face like the Joker has. Thank you guys so much for watching. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe. Stay classy, stay beautiful, and spread some positivity. Bye!